Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Holy Roman Empires, we have V. Spawn top right side as the magenta Ottomans with liquid DeMu. Oh, sorry, I just saw your Rumble comment. Glad to see you around. Welcome to the stream. We do have, let's see, when it comes to map generation, Ottomans do not get advanced berries, but looks like all of Ottomans' gold spawned up north and deer deposit along the way, with both stone deposits here as well. In fact, there's hardly any reason why he should expand southwards. He's got a single deer deposit, a stone's with a mill, but that's about it. While blue, let's see now. Blue's going for some early farms. That's interesting. Trying to prolong his sheep. Does have access to some deer as well as the boar gold deposit here. We're going to see the Menwork Palace. Why would you go for early farms like this unless... I have a feeling he's maybe going for Menwork Palace. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Excuse me. The prelate at least will inspire these villagers by, what, 40% faster gathering rate? Botani trade networks being deployed on field. It is Aachen Chapel, so I was completely mistaken. Not enough room there for more farms. Ottoman trade network will give them some gold generation. Let's also make sure we have Ottoman players selected, so we hear the Vizier. Blue does find a good number of sheeple there. He's actually low on sheep. Sultani trade network, or the Aachen Chapel now complete. Does get the prelate inside. Sultani trade network now complete. Not decided to go for any military units just yet. Magenta's almost out of sheep here as well. He does have some sheep there, but not enough to keep them working. He's going for berries now. Berries, of course, in this patch has been buffed to provide a slightly better collection rate. So, even the Ottomans don't get improved berries, they, of course, will make good usage of the better berries. Will now only gather slightly slower than sheep and greatly slower than sheep. We now got the Bulgrave Palace now being established, which is Holy Roman Empire, not Order of the Dragon, which means this is a ×4 barracks. So he's not going for Ignis Cathedral to grab some relics. He's going to apply some aggression to Sage. Man-at-Arms should be the way to go. He's going to mid-hit Imperial Armory. If he sees the Bulgrave Palace, he needs perhaps get Spring Gold production up and going with the mid-hit Imperial Armory. With the changes to the Ottomans, people are experimenting around with the what's called Istanbul Imperial Palace or Military Academy, because I forget exactly what it's called. Because now there's a lot more Vizier options, which we actually buffed that landmark. Also made it increase the number of Vizier by 1. We got the field work, so we've got 2 free Imam. Both players are now the next age. This is currently providing Mangonels. He sees the man-at-arms. He needs to get Spring Gold production now, since Spring Golds are now the anti-melee infantry unit siege weapon, rather anti-siege weapon siege weapon. He also does not have blacksmith the field, improves production, right? Imam trying to go for a Wolo. He actually may get it. Getting magenta 2 free man-at-arms. Nice little Wolo there. They're usually not successful. But getting 2 man-at-arms, what he has basically no military force in the field, is going to be very useful. He is also deploying some Lancers now. Still needs a blacksmith in this region. Mosque now being established to throw the relics into. More man-at-arms from the opponent field. Lancers will be effective. Crossbones will also be very useful as well. Going for another Wolo. These two may be grabbed. He gets out of range. Trying to tax villagers with gold deposits, probably not a good idea at the moment. Main man-at-arms in the region. Oh, Imam gained some great AoE healing there. And now Magenta's force is 7. Greatly inflated by those man-at-arms he converted. These man-at-arms slicing apart these villagers. Gain some good damage. Blue Room Empire players now going after the Spearmen to help out occasional Lancers. Additionally, they still have good torch damage, so they're also a cheaper torch. And plus, they do move slightly faster than men-at-arms, so they're able to traverse the entire field a little bit more quickly. Men-at-arms moving around. Got the Lancers and Scout here. Imam keeping his distance. Blacksmith now being built, as well as an archery range. Desperately does need some crossbowmen. First three free Mangonels on almost completed the field. He's also queued up Spring Golds. He didn't cancel this because he just might as well was like, yeah, I'm going to fish the Mangonel, then get a Spring Gold out. It maybe actually would have been better to cancel the Spring Gold and get the Mangonel to get the Spring Gold out a little bit earlier. So right now the Mangonel is more of an anti-melee or anti-range focus, but should still be able to do some decent damage there. Does get some damage. Villagers being escorted by the Imam, gets some good AoE healing. Got some villagers may go down there. The converted man-at-arms still being very useful. Lancers on check before, seeing a little bit of damage from those spearmen, nothing too significant. Agenda needs to keep those villagers from moving. Another Wolo there. He may get some free spearmen. Nope, he does not. Oh, the Spring Gold produces pretty quickly. Yeah, that Spring Gold is actually coming out really quickly. I don't know what the production time of it. Less than a minute. That Magno took 2 minutes. The Spring Gold took less than a minute, so yeah, you can probably get a decent number of them from the Hidden Imperial Armory. Maybe those numbers need to be changed a little bit in the Hidden Imperial Armory, because I don't know what it should be now. Because right now you can see the Spring Gold has 15 damage plus 10 versus melee. If it does go through multiple units, still retains anti-ship attack. Spearmen and man-at-arms push way forward. Granted, the Spring Gold used to have 10 range, but now it's 8, so it's also a little less effective versus ships. Beforehand, the Spring Gold just outranged every ship, no problem, but now I think some of the ships do contend with it. I don't know the ship range top of my head. Got some free Spring Golds. Oh, we got the Cavalry Archer, and I believe that is using Turkish Horse Archer skin from the campaign. Has a pretty slow attack speed, a burst of 2. 4.5, so yeah, it looks like similar to an Archer. If you think about it, an Archer attacks at 1.62, while these guys attack at 2.62. Has a burst of 2. Does get plus 2 damage from the level up. Slightly more damage. Their cost is 180, so they're a bit expensive. Overall, they seem like a ×2 Archer. Survival techniques have been researched. Oh, do they fire while moving? Nope, doesn't look like it. Just the animations. Getting some decent damage there. The +1 damage from Blacksmith is also pretty effective, but also countered like the Zunchnu. Good piercing effect there. Lancers charge way forward. Of course, these Turkish horse archers don't get bonus damage versus light melee. It looks like they're doing quite well versus these even mana arms. The high base damage, they're able to pierce them through quite nicely. They're already better than Magadai. They have +1 range and far higher base damage. And since they have a burst of 2 arrows, their attack speed's only slightly slower. In this age, mana arms get up to 6 range armor, unless they're English, then they get up to 10 or 8. For 6 range armor, these guys get up to 11 damage. They're able to do some decent work versus even the heavy units. Imam's going over there to pick up the relic. Some of these imams starting going down. The Turkish horse archers are advancing. Going for +1 range damage. They already bought the spearmen. That's quite nice. They are expensive as well. Remember as well, 180. They do also move at same as horsemen, not horsemen, knight speed. They're not slow like Magadai. It's a good damage there. Good micro by Magenta. He's got some regular archers to help counter out against them. These guys have no inherent armor. Let's get some of those villagers there. Those dudes, one of them. The health is 105. Not the highest, but they are higher than standard crossbow archers in this age. Imagine he needs to just keep some distance there. He has pulled some crossbowmen, which is not exactly what you want to do against these horse archers. Took some damage there. Good micro there, keeping his distance. Doing a lot of free damage there. And now he's going to pursue the crossbow. Crossbones will be disintegrated them by pretty quick versus these guys. Only +1 range armor. These guys have 10 damage. We'll take 5 volleys of arrows from those guys to kill off the crossbowman. Imam now heading down south and pick up this relic. Magenta's claimed 4 out of 5 relics. Is going for the 5th one. Imam's getting some good healing here. Got a large number of these spring golds. Yeah, I think the spring gold production may need to be addressed. They didn't adjust the spring gold production, did they? So we got a lot of oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, I thought he was going to get it converted there. That was going to get way too close. He's also going for a meter. Oh yeah, those he can still get a meter to greatly help out these guys. Increased attack speed when their attack speed's already really high, really slow, will greatly help them out. Yep, this melee force is going to get ripped apart by those spring golds. We also got some Janissaries being pulled on the field, which are actually not going to be super useful. After all, he does not fight, or not fighting against any cavalry, but I think he's starting to go for them to help protect his spring golds. They'll just backing on off. Turkish horse archers advancing. Does find the crossbowmen. Can't really fight near a choke point. If he gets in choke point, he's going to get ripped apart by the spring golds. There's Metter, has increased attack speed, so it goes from 6.25 down to 2.27. Spring Gull is firing away, firing along the hill, but it's relatively flat diagonally, so the Spring Gull shots should be able to pass through reasonably well. Magenta did not have a good enough front line, so he's starting to get overran here. A couple Janissaries firing away from the low ground. Spring Gulls did not fire there. Yep, Magenta just couldn't get the front line to hold out for long enough. Yep, the military units not working right up here. Yeah, it looks like the Spring Gulls not being counted up here. That's good to know. And I'm still being picked on off. Still got the archers and crossmen firing away. Magenta has a higher destroy value than Blue by a significant margin. Blue does have a handful more villagers, as Blue did kill off a good number of them earlier on. Metro has gone down. Now the Spring Gull's taking some hits. Horse Archer's getting a lot of free damage there. One Imam, two Imams in the region. Got a couple Janissaries. It's not fighting against any cavalry. He is going for some Magano from the mid Imperial Armory now. Do you always get Revolquins from the Mahid Imperial Army? I don't remember them being available there. More man-at-arms and crossbow being blown up by the Holy Roman Empire player. He could probably get the two-handed weapons, but he does not need the blunt weapons in order to engage armor. Not fighting against any armor. No, just taking a little bit of damage there. Magenta's skirmishing around. Magenta has quite a bit of gold right now, but needs a lot more food. He has 21 villagers on food, collect up some deer, but it looks like he needs more food. These horse archers also cost, or cavalry archers do cost food and wood, both at a decent rate. They're not gold. Got a Sapahi now floating in the field. More range damage being researched by Blue. Archer is taking a bit of fire now. Give up the hill. Even Blue very much occupied with these horse archers. Takes out that man at arms. Magenta also has a relic, the single side up here, and is unable to secure that one last relic. Blue has it picked up and waiting for a spot to drop off. No monastery, excuse me, monastery on the field. You can always just throw inside of a tower. It says Holy Roman Empire after all. We do now have these forces moving around. And still skirmishing around with these horse archers. Going for more cavalry, going for more Sapahi, going for more horse archers and crossbows. A little bit of everything. It's not spearmen. He only has the one spearman. Magenta is push up north here. He will find these villagers, and all these villagers are going to be down. And that is 10 villagers going to be down. And Magenta is already behind in villagers. Now it's going to be more behind on villagers. Horse archers would not be able to save him, or cavalry archers. Same difference. Villagers starting to get hit there. Archers taking a bit of, or not archers, villagers with bows. I don't know why I thought archers. I was by the bow. We'll go down. 33 villagers killed. 76 versus 50, so Magenta's down by 50%. At this point in time, you may want to get out of secondary town center. You can also deploy out more traders. They won't provide a great income, but at least we'll get him another civilian queue going. Take a look at Magenta's Vizier. He has one more Vizier available. He has gone for the advanced academies, gaining access to, well, the advanced stuff and make them produce faster. He has one more Vizier. And it's hard to say with the extra now Vizier options. The other Age 3 landmarks is much more appealing now. There's a lot of good things here, a lot more good things. The early bombard, probably not a good idea for his last Vizier point. Trade bags is very powerful. Of course, doesn't have entering hills anymore. Can't get that, or if it goes for it, for more mining space, probably better go for trade bags at that point. Siege Cruise is quite nice, particularly the reworked siege weapons. It's also finding that it's majority of melee units, so Spring Golds, here's an attack speed more could be quite nice. Janissary companies, I'm never a big fan of it. I always call it emergency Janissaries because it feels like they're all more likely to deploy emergency. He doesn't really need defensive weapons. Anatolian hit. Not that. I'm thinking it's Siege Crews or trade bags for him. Those are trading 50% faster for 4 minutes, and could possibly use that as well. One last Vizier point's almost available. Somebody's reached Imperial Age. That is Blue. House of Swabia. Let's keep an eye on the modern player. Let's just see what Vizier he's going for. He may not know as well. And oh, he goes for Janissary Company. One of the ones I really disagree with. Janissaries are nice and all, except when they got the buff where they get +5 damage instead of +3 damage with the trench guns, or Janissary guns, whatever it's called. It doesn't have its unique university, the Madrasa, or the Islamic University. Sadra, Madrasa, I don't know how to pronounce it, or anything in this game really. Of course, he's not the one to reach the Imperial Age just yet. That was Blue. Blue's not a pop cap, not as Magenta. Technically he is, but also technically isn't. Maganel's fine, actually pretty good hits there on those ranged forces. Creative weapons have been researched, no blunt weapons, because he's not fighting against any heavy units there, so blunt weapons not needed. Crossbow being hit by the Maganels. No Spring Bolts here help out with the melee forces. He has a tight group here. Gets good damage back here, but some of the Maganels starting going down. Reinforcing man-at-arms. Those units are in a stagger formation, so taking a lot less AoE damage. Janissary is still firing away. They still offer 16 damage at really high attack speed. Of course, the armor is quite nice for these guys, but not nice enough. It looks like Magenta will technically win. Buzz of Fear victory. Blue's just streaming units one at a time. He won't just take back there and regroup. Magenta's in no position to push forward. If Blue falls back, Magenta should as well, in my opinion. He is fighting against elite crossbowmen, elite man at arms, and soon to be some non-elite hand cannoneers. He has some Evons to mix on in, getting some decent health regen. Magenta's armor is just simply not good enough to push forward. He has no way to really deal with the structures, or at all. I wonder as well, with the incendiary arrows, what type of siege attack do these cavalry archers get? Sorry, just a random thought. Blue's going for a Culverin. Magenta needs to apply Eye of an Age up. Not sure which landmark should go for. The observatory, of course, improves the production speeds, of course. Okay, they are affected by the influence. Ah, there's the other blacksmith. Sacred Side victory for Magenta. Blue has plenty of time to breathe and formulate a counterattack. Culverin, straight forward. Istanbul Observatory now being researched or being built. Improves production speed. No, some other reason I can't remember the other Ottoman. Oh yeah, it's the Great Sea Gate. That was the other landmark, which is not a bad landmark in this map. It is very laney, so you get a free keep with a weapon placement, great bombard weapon placement. Outposts interrupted, will be resumed. There's plenty of gold up here and here. Looks like that's going to be the last of Blue's gold. He's already eaten all this gold down here. He has no relics, or has one relic. Magenta does have 4. Magenta's also going a large number of Janissaries, which are now more easily hard countered by archers. Blue needs to get out some of his own archers, but he's going for his own hand cannoneers. You now have the elite Janissaries, got Tithe Barn, Janissary guns. Do we see the university down here? Don't see any. He is going for some mangonels. The siege workers research is the same, right? No, adjustable crosshairs are much different. Increases mangonels range by 1, blast radius by 100%, adds +1 projectile attack. What's the Mongols improved version now of that? I don't remember all the changes. See, increases spring goals for attack speed by 25% and more range resist, so it doesn't get increased range more. So now I'm wondering, the high armory, does it still give +0.5 range to spring golds? I can't remember. As well as, what's the Mongol improved research? Are Mongols mangonels incredibly good now? We do now have the Tideborn. I know the Nest of Bees, I think they've been over-nerfed. They don't get chemistry anymore, so the base damage of the Nest of Bees is greatly reduced. And they also got the base damage reduced with a bit of and return that damage to range units, so it feels like Nest of Bees are absolutely not good. Gonna release Paul here now. Blue does not have a spearman for hard counters. Mangonel does get a shot there on the Coleman does get some good shots on the Mangonels. Does have 10.5 range. Also, push forward, does elite armor tactics Blue. These are some good positions. Does have the support of the Metra from increased attack speeds. Great hits there. volley push way forward. And looks like blue just got annihilated there. He needs archers for counters as well as more mangonels. Yeah, that was an absolute steamroll. His lead argument tactic is still being researched, which would have greatly changed some stuff. It's... Oh, so no longer gets improved health. Elite training improves battle prowess, melee infantry get plus 2 moves of damage, and melee armor. So it makes some siege weapons more effective now. I always forget all the variations and differences in the new patch. Because nowhere is said in the patch notes, if I remember correctly, where it reworked all the economic bonuses. Maganel push way forward. Got the ball Quinn. Still seems to say, did it do 12 bursts or 10 bursts before? I don't know. This thing is already rare enough. Oh, it gets range resist, so it actually did get a bit of a buff with the siege rework. We're in 0 range armor. Maganel gets picked off there. That's actually a pretty big loss. He needs Maganels engaged all the Janissaries. He also needs regular archers. Because Janissaries are easily countered by regular archers now, since you get an Imperial Age +2 range, and to get the like ×2 damage multiplier against them. Yeah, regular archers, they generally, in my opinion, make gunpowder units a little bit obsolete in Age 4. But he's not throwing out any of those. Nope, he is going for a handful of hardened spearmen. And now got a great bombard, and seeing that, blue backs of the game. This is great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.